Wow. This is today. What's today? Today is the 23rd of April 2023, and apparently all of these people are protesting today in London. They're protesting the cost of living crisis. And so I wonder, what does that mean for the coronation? I mean, if they're doing this now, how many of these people are going to show up with these yellow signs, "Not my king," and booing the king and throwing eggs? I mean, excuse me, it's a lot. It's a lot of people. If this is true, if this is an accurate, excuse me, if this sorry, if this is an accurate video, I mean, it's unbelievable. Cost of living, abolish the monarchy. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. What does this mean for the coronation? I think trouble. I think big trouble. I think big trouble. And frankly, even for the monarchy itself. But I don't think the monarchy is going to be dismantled this year or anything like that. But if this continues, this is not good. This is not good. I think it's fake news. I think it's fake news. I think that because it's the only thing that's saying anything about a massive protest for cost of living crisis. I mean, it's just one tweet, and if that were true, that there was this big protest, many other people would have tweeted about it. And I mean, they've had some kind of extinction rebellion and different things like that. But no, there is no London protest. That is not true. So in other news, I mean, they're going to continue to milk this Duchess of Sussex race draw. So they basically, another possibility for this whole story is that absolutely nobody in the palace briefed the Telegraph on anything at all having to do with Meghan's 2021 letter. They just wanted a story. They wanted clicks. They wanted people to come to the side, pay to get behind the paywall and click on things. And they just wanted, they wanted their fake journalism. So they just made it up. They made it. They threw everybody under the bus. Everybody in the palace, the Sussexes, just to create headlines. That's also possible, right? Maybe there are no arsonists in the palace. The arsonists are in the press. That's possible too. And so yesterday they had their headline about the fact that Meghan had sent this letter. So today the next part is she's now moved on, and tomorrow, so they're gonna, like I said, they're going to milk this for a week. They're going to milk this for a week. One of the things I've noticed about them, and not just them, others in the press, is that they are now separating Meghan and Harry in photographs, especially with this story. So the next level is, I mean, there are many levels. They're behind a paywall, so I can't access the articles. But what I've noticed about some of the new batch of articles, especially those concerning this particular story with the 2021 letter, this and that, is they're starting to feature it with photographs where it's just Meghan, right? So it's Meghan versus the rest of the royal family. There was this one picture, I don't know if it was on the Telegraph, but it was on one of the main papers, where next to the article, it was one picture. And in that one picture, you had Kate and William, and then you had Charles and Camilla on the other side. And in the center, you have a big photo of Meghan and Charles. There was no Harry in sight. So what they're doing now is to using photographic innuendo to suggest a separation or a division between Meghan and Harry. And they're going to amplify that as the weeks continue on towards the coronation, especially because Harry is going to the coronation and not Meghan. They're going to amplify this and present it as a split between the Sussexes, as a break in rank, as Harry being part of them and Meghan being all by herself. Just observe in the next couple of weeks the coverage that you're going to see with the press and others on this story, where it's going to just crescendo, 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 and then it will end with all the divorce posts, right? But they've now broken the Sussexes. They now feature Meghan alone and isolated and as being the one at war with everybody. And Harry, they're slowly roping Harry. They're trying to rope Harry back with them. The other day I saw very briefly on one of the talk shows as I was scrolling. I scroll, I accidentally hear things and I run for my life. But on this one talk show, they said that Meghan stole their prince. It's kind of like a come hither to Harry. Come back, prince. We want you back. She stole you away, but you can come back into the ranks if it's too hot over there for you, and leave her by herself. We can only hope that Harry is strong enough to go the distance, because if he has even the slightest weakness in the ranks, Meghan could potentially be in trouble, because he's going to break rank eventually, because they're going to keep up with this attempt to divide and conquer the Sussexes. And that's one of the reasons I said Harry should RSVP. But I understand how complicated that would be. And it's like, I don't want to hurt his dad. I want him to respect his father. But at the same time, his father's the same guy who took away his family home. He took away Frogmore Cottage, among other things. So it's not like King Charles has really been rooting for Harry and Meghan either. As much as I don't want Harry to be rude to him, and I certainly don't want Meghan to give Harry any ultimatums or anything like that. He needs to make his own decision. He made the decision. Yes, it's better to stick with the decision and just go. It's only for a few hours and he flies right back to see Archie's birthday. But at the same time, I had two responses. There was my head response, there was my heart response, and I shared them both in raw detail. I didn't hold back. I said what I truly felt from my head, and then I said what I truly felt from my heart. And I think my heart is still the strongest. If this were a scale, I would say my heart still believes that for the relationship between Harry and Meghan, it's the wrong move for Harry to go by himself, But my head understands. My head understands the optics and the logistics and just all the other semantics and all the other icks, you know what I mean? I understand, But for the relationship between these two, I think they're going to be fine, because Meghan is standing by Harry in a very difficult situation, very difficult decision. Stand by me goes both ways. I understand all of that, you see. It's just ideally, if they had only done what I had told them to do from the very beginning 3 months ago, just respectfully decline, it would have been better. But nobody ever listens to Marian. I don't know what it is. It must be my nose bridge. Nobody ever frickin' listens to me, you see. Nobody. Okay. And until it's too late. And then they're like, oh, Marian was right. But it's too late. You see, the only person who ever listened to me was Trump. And now Trump used all my advice that I was giving to Hillary, and Trump did it. Somebody was coming onto my website at the time, which I've deleted, and someone from his team, and they were just like verbatim. They were just doing everything I said. The people I don't want to listen to me always listen. And the people who I want to listen never listen. But it's too late. It's too late. I mean, at this point, Harry's going to go to the coronation. It's probably best to just leave it as is. It's too complicated. But it's the break in rank. You know what I mean? It's the break in rank. How about this? How about this, Meg? How about you do come with Harry with the kids, but don't attend the coronation. So you don't separate. You don't separate. It's just that he goes to the public event and you stay with the kids. And right after, you guys return to California. So in a way, it's like they didn't break rank. This breaking of rank bothers me, Megan. It's a risk. It's a risk. Anyway, gotta go. Bye. Talk later. Bye.